Hey yo, it's Bayo Adio, the Nigerian nomad. You are welcome to the show.
American roots, but Niger.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? How are you doing? This is Bayo Adio, your favorite Nigerian American on here. I hope that you guys are doing well. So today, I want to show you guys the finished product of this house that we've been renovating for like the last few months. I know I've taken you guys from like the beginning to us breaking, to us removing all the like furniture and the fixtures and the showers and the tiles and the new flooring and carpentry and adding the light bulbs and all of that stuff. So all of this is done. So I want to show you guys the final product. But keep in mind, this place is not fully furnished yet. But I want to show you guys the actual renovation work before we put all the finishing in. Let's go and check it out. So first things first is we've repainted the whole building, and we also took the cover on the balcony and we added some rain gutters. So that's like number one. So all of this is repainted and that's lovely. Another thing here is the clients, they only had 2 stairs that was high. So let me show you guys what the stairs look like. You guys see it? There was 1, 2. So what we now did is we extended it and added an extra layer. So that's what all has happened on the outside. We repainted the lights and everything else. All right, let's go check out the inside. We painted this door. This was a wooden door. We originally wanted it to be red, if you guys will see in the past video, but the estate was like, no, it's either wood or gray. So we're now painting it black gray. So here's where it is. Now we have the smart lock installed. Check it out. Enjoy. Ta-da! You guys know how this place looked like before. Don't worry, we're gonna tackle this room one by one. And maybe I'll now do another video to just give you guys a full tour of the house. But let's start with this corner space. So this space before, it was designed to be like a veranda. And then there was a wall that I think was here, and it went straight here. So we decided we needed to like open this space up a bit. Everything was just choked up. So we removed the wall and then we carved out some new walls. We took out all those metallic aluminum stair railings and we brought in some nice stone coated black iron with some wood finishing at the top. Very, 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 very US, very American. And then this one was brought in by the client. She brought it from out of the country. So yeah, that's what this here, and we added this nice wall here. So check out the guest toilet. For this one, we added some cabinets. We added a window with the storage, a mirror with the storage like this. See, that's cool. And then some black blinds. But we did not change much tiling in this room. We decided to keep the tile just the way it came with the house. All right, now here, we added a bench so that when people walk in, they can come in, take their shoes off, and do whatever. And then we'll probably eventually add some stuff here. You know, maybe some flowers. We'll probably add more stuff. So there's more stuff coming here accessory-wise. Now this living room space, all this furniture just came in. We actually did not produce some of the furnitures in here. Like this one was produced in Nigeria, but this one was brought in from US. So, but this, we put lights on here to add a little bit of accent. The clients wanted more like bright colors. So we did not like do a lot of color pop. The only place you see a lot of color pop or one color pop is maybe in the room upstairs and in the room downstairs. And when we put these places together, we always have some sort of theme. But if you guys can see so far, there's a theme that we're following. So the theme is like a little bit of wood and a little bit of gray, and then a little bit of like bright colors, which is like beige, white, cream. So as you guys can see, as you walk in the house, there's a pop of green here. And you guys will see the touch of green throughout the house. There might even be some throw pillows that's green. So yeah, so this is the general area. Now this is going to have a large TV. They can put like a 75, 85, 100 inch, 120 inch. This can take a whole bunch of TV. So this is a huge wall to have a huge TV space. Now, this area right here is the dining area. Initially, when we were designing this space, we were gonna put this couch here and the TV wall here. But then we later decided, you know what, let's shift the living room to this side so that there can be a lot more transitional space between here and the dining area. So this is the dining area. I love my lights. So yeah, I've always wanted to do this in a house, so I had the chance to do it this time. So the dining table, once it gets shipped in, is gonna be here, but I just put this on and put these chairs here for you guys to visualize the space. All the ACs are here, inverter, and all of that stuff. Now, let's talk about this space. This is space. So when we first came in here, this was a wall that was covered, and then there was like an opening or a door here. But the clients wanted the place to be like flow and open and airy, so that's why we brought that space out instead of the blockwork. So we essentially we took down some of the walls here and here to create an open space. This pillar was here, so we had to retain it for load bearing after consulting with the engineers, but this space is wonderful. I know you guys can already see the kitchen, but let's go check out the kitchen. Ta-da! Man, I thought the last kitchen I did was beautiful, but so far, this is the most beautiful. Every time we do a new project, it's usually more beautiful than the other project. But this one has some unique elements. Remember, I told you guys the theme was a little bit of green and a little bit of wood and then the bright color. So that transferred over into the kitchen. By the way, we changed this color multiple times before we finally ended up with this design. And then the cabinetry, of course. This one was actually, I would not take full credit for it. There's 3 people that had an idea of continuously designing this cabinet space. Like this fridge was supposed to be here before, but we moved it here. This glasses was not part of the design. It was supposed to be all cabinetry. But then the client was like, let's add some glass. Then we added one glass here, and we put some tall cabinets and we split this up. But it turned out beautiful. Now this, I saw this in multiple places and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of seeing granite countertop. I want to see wood. So we are trying wood. Let's see how well this works out long term, but I just love it. It gives it like a nice, different, unique look. And then we polished it a bit so that it can easily be like moisture and all of that stuff, and it will be easy to clean. So the wood is definitely polished. And then the tiles. The tiles in this house, this is the first property that we actually did an intentional shopping for tiles. So I remember, I don't know if you guys remember me showing you guys, we were worried how this one was gonna turn out, but it turned out beautiful. It was a bit dark, so we decided to add some lighting accents to like highlight the tiles as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stove top. And this sink is special. Again, this is another luxury apartment that the client just wants the place to look beautiful. So we have this kitchen sink that's first of all, it has a matte glaze. We're in a place that's close to the ocean. So one has to be very careful on the type of materials and metals that you're using. But check out this, come and check out this feature. So it has this feature here. You can use to like wash vegetables, and then you can switch it here to come here. And it has all these switches, all these things that you can press. So fancy, so fancy. All right, and if you want to wash your cup, instead of you using your hands, especially for those long cups, look at this. You can put soap here. Boom, and your cup is washed. So cool, right? All these gadgets. And this ones, you can move it to the left, move it to the right. It's just cool. Again, it's fancy stuff. By the way, there's even more fancy stuff in this kitchen. Come and check this out. If you guys would remember, this area was piped for like a washing machine. So we decided to like take the washing machine out, put it in its own laundry space, and then now create like a cabinetry for here. Functionality wise, come and check out what's here. A trash can. Very, very nice. So yeah, so you can have your recyclables, your trash, and you can use it there, which is absolutely lovely. So, and you can tuck it away. It doesn't have to take up space, all right? Now, there's also another thing. So as we were discussing this space, the client wanted an island, but then she also likes open space. So we decided, okay, fine, we will not put an island, but you need some sort of like, whether it's like butler's pantry or something to put things on. So we decided to do something that one can sit in here. So if you guys look at this, Ta-da! So we decided she can have a butler's pantry that we want. And this thing, I still need to make some adjustments to it. We have some woodwork that we need to tweak in terms of the hinges. And this is supposed to be like a spice cabinet that stuff would be on. So yeah, so that's generally what's happening here. So again, if you want space, you can put it, you can add a few stools, and if you want it out, it can go off. Now this room right here, they have not brought her washer and dryer yet, but this is one of those things that I just love about this house. A barn door, sliding barn door. This was quite popular in US, I don't know, a few years ago. I don't know if it's still trendy, but yeah, you can now open this door. We'll have our washing machine there, and people can fold clothes and shelf and add all that stuff there. And you can close it back up. Again, we did not want a situation where we would have to open and close and disrupt this. So we went with a sliding door. Isn't that cool? All right, I know I'm giving you guys so much detail. Now these ones came with the apartment, with the house, so we just left it, this one brought in, and then we changed this door to like a wooden door as well. Let's go to the back and then we'll come to the rest of the house. So this back, we essentially just added something that the clients can use to like dry their clothes. And then if you look at a lot of these places, they have, whatchamacallit, they have this interlocking type things, and I do not like them. A lot of flossing, so we just pretty much put cement on here and casted it so we can have a smooth flooring. All right. All right. So now let's go check out the rest of the house. Don't worry, I won't drag it on too much. So this place is a 4-bedroom. So bedroom number 1 is here, check it out. So we have the bed, we have the closet, we have the restroom here. Few things we still need to fix, honestly, but everything is good. We have the storage, we have the toilet sink, check it out. All right, guys, so now that you guys have seen the kitchen, the guest room, the guest toilets, the visitors' toilet, the dining area, the living space, let's go check out upstairs. Now, this was like fully tiled, but we are trying this for the second time and we succeeded, and I'm so excited. So we changed this to like real wood stairs that's like softer on the feet, looks more trendy, looks more modern with this wood. So I love, love, love it. So let's go check it out. And then if you guys will look up there, look at that beautiful wood woven light. It's beautiful. Ta-da! So here is the lounge upstairs. Again, furniture is still coming, but we got this TV wall made, which I love, 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 this wood. And the clients wanted white towels all upstairs, wooden downstairs. I think it looks fantastic. All right, so let's check out both rooms and then we'll save the master bedroom and the master bath for last. So this is one room in here. Again, we're continuing the theme. Again, the theme is like, you see, a little bit of green, a little bit of wood. And for the beds, we went with something more grayish so that it's not always like bright and always shows things all the time. The closet is here, dresser is here, and come and check out the toilet.
Real estate king from Lekki to Green Paradise. Rediscover Niger, together we will rise.
All right, so we're now gonna get some mattresses here, some artwork, and then we'll be good. Let's go check out the room number 3, but room number 2 upstairs.
Real estate king from Lekki to Green Paradise.
So again, we're still setting up, but I wanted to show you guys what the place looks like before we jazz it up with bed sheets and mattresses and curtains. So this is room number 2. So again, dresser, a space for TV, bed is already there, and come and check out the bathroom.
Rediscover Niger, together we will rise. If you remember to rise.
All right, excuse our mess as we like put up all these artwork and all that stuff. So maybe I'll give you guys another full tour once everything else gets put in place. All right, these are also imported furnitures. All right, so now let's check out the master bedroom, which is just so lovely, so lovely. Come on in. Ta-da! As you guys can see, this is a queen room, a room for a queen and a king. So first things first, because we have such huge wall, we decided to do some sort of design in the back, and this is like a huge bed. The client loves a huge bed, so we gave her a huge bed. And then check out this closet, so sexy. Look at this, ta-da! So we've completely transformed this space. This used to be like those white board that they use, HDF, which was still nice. So we transformed this space and we added this beautiful woven wood light piece that I love again. So this, absolutely lovely, I love it. And then let's check out this space. So this transitional space, the client likes gold and she wanted gold-plated mirrors. So you can have this space, check yourself out as you're walking out of the shower or into the shower. Absolutely lovely. And I think we're gonna have a small chair here if needed. Now let's check out the bathroom. Ta-da! My favorite thing about this bathroom is the Moroccan tiles. Just absolutely lovely. So this bathroom, the toilet was here before and they had like a small little cabinetry. So I decided let's move everything to this corner and let's have like a big his and hers sink with a big window so that this actually looks like a master. So I love it. So yeah, so we have a his and hers sink. Lovely, absolutely lovely. We do need to fix a few cabinetry. We have the toilets here and then we have some light accents throughout the place. So yeah, so now this room does not look so plain and generic. It has some character. This is also another cool little gadget that's put in this house. Let me show you guys. So number one, remember how you have to like struggle to like turn knobs and figure out all of that stuff? Old technology, we got a new one. This one, all you have to do is press a button. So if you want hot, you go down. If you want cold, you go the other way. So let's just put it on cold now. And let's press this first button. Let's see, what does this first button do right here? So this first button is for this handheld stuff. I don't want to get myself wet, so I'm turning it that way. All right, let's put this one up. Let's see what the second button is for. Ooh, the second button is for here. We need to turn on the pressure pump so that the water comes on, but it's coming on here. That is very cool. All right, now let's check out this third button. I think this third button is for this handheld one. Oh, okay, very cool. We're gonna put this back here. And this fourth one is for this tap water at the bottom. Very cool stuff, very fancy stuff. All right, guys, that's enough of the master bedroom. Now let's go check out the balcony. So the balcony, we haven't really finished the furnishing of it yet. So far, we painted this door, kind of an interesting color, black on the outside, wood on the inside. But here's the balcony. So yeah, so the idea is to do some sort of design on this wall, have some outdoor sitting area, but we're still figuring out. And this is my lovely rain catcher that I'm very proud of. It takes the water away from the building, so you don't have all of those black stains. All right, guys, there goes the tour of this lovely, lovely, lovely 4-bedroom duplex in Lagos, Nigeria. I hope that you guys like it. So comment underneath this video. Give me your thoughts, your general opinion. Do you love it? Do you like it? Would you stay here for a short let if it was put up? Just give me your general thoughts and ideas about it. Also, for you guys that are interested in purchasing a home in Nigeria, I have 2 opportunities for you. Number one, the first opportunity is in my estate called The Green Paradise. It's if you like country living and you just want to be right outside of Lagos and easily be able to come in and out of Lagos, we would love to bring you into our community. Check out thegreenparadise.com. Email us or the number underneath this video and we will connect you. We have bungalows for sale. We have duplexes for sale as low as like $40,000, which is roughly like 60, 70 million naira, all the way to like $120,000, which is roughly to like 165 M, depending if you want a 2-bed, 3-bed, or 4-bedroom duplex. Now, if you also want to live inside the city, like in Lagos, Nigeria, also reach out. Whether you want to buy land, buy a property, I would love to help you secure your home in Nigeria. And thank you so much for watching. And finally, lastly, remember it's your time to rise and let your light shine. Peace.
Oh, remember to rise and let your light shine.